Hi there, it's early morning at the NetLeaders studio in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Wherever you are, might be evening or afternoon or nighttime, we welcome you to the NetLeaders weekly webcast with this guy, the Managing Director, John Preto.
Thank you, David. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you.
It's June now. You're going on vacation soon.
Pretty soon. Most of the world goes on vacation in July or August, right?
Yeah, right. When I travel and go over to Europe and Asia, August is like nobody works. They're gone for the entire
I wish
month.
Americans would get that. I wish we'd, take the month off.
Be great. I vote yes.
Anyway, good to have you here.
Thank you, Dave. Hey, we have some guests in the studio
That's
today.
right, yes.
Larry, let's show the Larry cam. There you go.
Hey, Paul.
Hi.
Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
We've got some guests from the UK here. Caroline actually lives in the US, but she's a UK citizen. Paul's from the UK. Paul has been an advocate. Paul, where did we originally meet? Was it in Hong Kong?
In Dubai, 2016.
In Dubai.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to real quick say, tell us about your experience with NetLeaders as an advocate over the last, how long's it been? A year at least?
Well,
2 years now, almost.
I've had a really good time with NetLeaders. About 700 people have joined in my team, and that's been really good. And that wasn't all me. That was lots of people working together. We communicate quite frequently. There's a fantastic support system. Everyone's very pleased with the value of the investments and how they're growing and the potential in particular. And we're all looking forward to DeskPay, which is just coming up launching in June. And hopefully, here we are in this great studio, fantastic experience. Really looking forward to starting to work this side of the Atlantic.
Your team is mostly in Australia and the UK, or?
Mainly Europe and some smatterings in lots of different places, probably 20 or 30 countries, but
Perfect.
Most of it in Europe, Belgium, Holland, England, and smatterings in Dubai and other places. So really great. Yeah, it's a great way of traveling.
And Christine, you're in, Caroline, there I went. I said Christine because it was in my mind that her name was Christine. Caroline, it's good to have you. You're based in Colorado right now.
I'm in Colorado, yes.
Yeah.
But I was in England in March, and that's when I got my presidential position. And because I go between the two. And I'm really excited with how it's already doing well. All the coins, so I'm excited. They keep giving me more coins. So I love it. So yes, and I'm excited that sooner or later we'll be able to get the US sorted out.
Right.
Sort out some compliance.
Do you watch the weekly webcast?
I do. No, when we were here in the studio, my phone reminded me. Webinar. It came up with my little alert on my calendar. That's time for the webinar. So,
yeah, well, we hope it helps and keeps people informed. And John runs a tight ship.
Dave, we need a bigger desk so we can get more guests on the set. Our guests are very welcome for being here.
Great to see you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for making us so welcome. And yes, it's all part of it's what we would have expected from the kind of company this is. So thank you very much.
We're honored to have you guys. Thank you very much.
Great to see you.
Thank you for your hard work, Paul, in building your organization. That's very, very respectful for that size of an organization.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Welcome, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So we have a very kind of a short show today because Michael Mathias is traveling. I've got a list of notes here that I want to go over. And then I don't know, David and I could banter for a bit.
Are you saying Michael is long-winded? You wouldn't say
He's
that.
more articulate.
There
than
he is. Yes.
I like to get to the bottom line.
He's really he's at the cusp of what's happening.
Yes, correct. Okay, so let's start on the notes here. The frequency right now, 17.8 for 2 more days. It only went up 1 point, like a tenth of a point last time. So that's good for all people. I'm informed by our team in London, our crack team in London.
The crack team.
Oliver, hi Oliver, sent me an email this morning. I appreciate that, Oliver. I wish I had more notes from you guys on a weekly basis so that we can integrate in the show. So we've got, James and Eduardo and Oliver and Richard Wright out there, and Patty's kind of a part-timer out there, and another few people that I don't know the names yet. So thank you for the London team for letting me, because they're up earlier than us, right? So they get to compile the news and send it to me. And thank you so much for your guys' hard work. Opportunity decks, I told you last week, more coming, translated into multiple language, Espanol, German, and Turkish.
No French? I mean, being Crevassier, I had to ask.
Well, we have now Polish, English. I can't remember the other one from last week there. I thought there was 3. Spanish, German, Turkish.
Chinese?
I don't know. I think they're working on that.
Vietnamese?
I think that they're working on that. I'm not sure. But the opportunity deck, I can tell you, Mr. Adam Ahmed has worked on that for, I think, over a year. And that's a living PowerPoint. So as the company changed, that deck will change. And so now we've got kind of a base deck. And as we introduce new features and new strategies into, our offerings here in the ecosystem, that document and that PowerPoint is going to change. But you should have it. You should understand it. Each one of those slides has associated notes on it. And so it's important that you.
A lot of work has gone into that.
Well, if you want to be, like Paul when you grow up, you should have that off the top of your head. If you go meet somebody for coffee, you should have a pitch.
You should know.
Right?
That's right.
And so he's done quite well because he was a student of the game. I remember he asking me a lot of questions when he first got involved in the company, and he's done quite well. So these opportunity decks are important and tool for you guys, and it's a significant amount of work for us to update that and then translate it into all those languages.
That's a lot of work.
So I didn't look to see if those the Spanish, the German, and Turkish were in the back office. Pop in there, take a look, and see if they're there. Next on the agenda, the bonus cycles. So we're in this period of this graduated bonus cycles. So through Sunday now, we're at 33%. And then the week after that, it's 23%. And then it finally goes down to 12%. And so more specific information in your back office. If you log in and scroll down to the news, there's an article written by Oliver there that gives you all the specific details of this particular bonus that's running right now. And this is significant for you guys right now. So great information. This particular item now is close to my heart because I have significant amount of experience in social media. We have our official sites for social media for all of the brands. So DOSCoin, NetLeaders, Web Wallet, etc. A lot of you eager advocates out there might be violating our brand by using our name in your group or your page, and that's just not acceptable. And so we'll be reaching out to the owners of those sites that are violating our intellectual property. And a lot of times they have wrong information on there, and the wrong information gets out there, or they'll just go completely off into left field and make claims that are absolutely crazy, and that hurts us completely as an entity and a team. One bad site like that could ruin it all for everybody.
It's so important to control that intellectual property, and for some of these sites, it's almost like a whack-a-mole. You have to call them and say, no, you can't do that, and then they pop up again somewhere else under a different name. But
totally like whack-a-mole.
Yeah, we're trying to control, the output of information. It's got to be official.
Yeah, it's very, very important. We spend a lot of money with attorneys on a worldwide basis. Each jurisdiction is a little bit different, and so we get accountants and we get attorneys in each of the jurisdictions that we see significant growth. And there's things that we can and can't do in certain jurisdictions, and we do our best to communicate that to the field. And then somebody pops up a site making claims of, this makes you taller, better looking.
Plus, those logos are what they're copyrighted, right?
Absolutely.
So you can't violate that.
Not copyrighted in multiple jurisdictions around the world.
Not
all, but we spent a lot of money
work,
with worldwide intellectual property rights for our logos and our names. And so we will be, and then we're also implementing this new compliance system that has an active listening system that goes out and scours the internet looking for our brands. And then it will flag those violations, and it will create an investigative case for our compliance team to go review those to make sure that everybody is complying with our strategies and tactics and our use of our intellectual property. If they use it the right way, then that's fine. So I can't stress that more enough. Please understand, if you get contacted from our team, that we're trying to very, very adamant about the use of our intellectual property and our compliance of saying and doing the right things in social media is absolutely critical. So be on the alert if you're managing one of these pages on Twitter or on Facebook, etc.
Good point.
Okay. Wow, I knew we were going to be short today. The most important thing about today's broadcast is we've got big news coming later this week.
Big news.
And I can't tell you what it is, but it's supposed to be announced on Friday. So I'm not sure if this is going to come out in a newsletter form or if we're going to do a special broadcast, but there's significant news coming out on Friday that you guys all need to be looking for. And that's what the team wanted me to share with everybody today, is big news coming.
That's the only hint you can give. You can't even say what category it's in.
As we grow, first of all, it's our second year birthday this week.
Wow, well, happy birthday.
So our birthday's on the 15th or 16th, whatever day that is, Saturday or Friday?
Friday is the 15th, yeah.
Our first presentation was in Kuala Lumpur. I think it was June 16th. And so that's kind of our official date, although we were incorporated a few months prior.
Mhm.
But our official first public presentation was in Kuala Lumpur, June 16th, 2016.
Wow, 2 years, it's gone like that, hasn't it?
2 years. And this show is almost 2 years old. August is the 2-month anniversary of the show. Maybe that's when we'll hand over the keys to Dave to take over the show.
We'll see. I'm not sure.
So this is like episode 90 something. This is episode 86. So 96 episodes of the.
Okay, so big announcement Friday.
Big announcement Friday. I'm not certain what media we're going to use to communicate that, whether it's going to be a special broadcast, or a video sent out by Michael. Big news coming this Friday. As I was trying to say until I went off on a tangential thought, as we grow as a company, we change. We don't change. We have our strategic vision that's set from when we first started. We try to improve in all areas of the business. We talk about, the ecosystem growing. And so those are the kinds of things that you're starting to see now.
Mm-hmm.
And so this announcement this Friday just dovetails into that strategy.
Should be something tangible, something people won't want to miss.
Yes. And it's not a significant deviation off of our strategic plan.
Lovely.
It's just one of those things that plugs the puzzle into the ecosystem, as we've discussed since day one.
Makes the puzzle more complete.
Yeah. So
all right.
I wish I could share with you guys, but
Friday.
We're not ready. We're crafting the messaging now, and I'm told Friday, but later this week, Friday, Saturday. But hopefully we can put that messaging together for you guys.
All right. I'll make some popcorn
and get that message out to you guys on Friday. And the only other thing I have here is the Barcelona event. They don't. Where's our London team? Get that information up and the tickets up for Barcelona. I'm getting visa requests right now on a daily basis. I look forward to going to Spain. I haven't been to Spain.
This is the 30th of June, right?
Yep.
30th
of June. I just saw the draft agenda. We've got some great speakers coming up line. There's some great announcements, and really it's the launch of DOSPay at this event in Barcelona. So I look forward.
Barcelona should be beautiful this time of year. Yep.
So that's only 2.5 weeks away, right?
Yep.
So that's coming very, very fast. Hopefully the team gets the information up for you guys in the back office very, very soon. Are you here next week?
I am.
So you're gone when?
Last couple of days of the month, so June 27th through.
And I'll be gone anyways.
You'll be gone anyway.
Both of us. Okay.
Yep. So through early July, and then I'll be back.
Fantastic. Okay. With
wow,
that,
that was pretty good. That was 15 minutes.
Yeah,
you did well.
Fantastic.
And we want to thank our in-studio guests, Paul and Caroline, for dropping in, telling us about being an advocate and how that's worked for them. And yeah, thanks, Anthony. Good to see you guys, and thanks for stopping by. It's great to see you in person.
See everybody next
All right,
week.
take care.